What's up, everyone? Zach here. Wanted to provide you all with a couple of Sisu updates that have been highly anticipated and are really going to provide a lot of value for you guys. So go ahead and go in if you want to go check out your lead sources. Lead source is one of the most important things to be tracking in the system, and we wanted to provide a better way for you to see the ROI on your lead sources. So you can go in and see how many deals came from different lead sources, but there wasn't previously a space to register expenses for them. So for example, if I come into my Facebook leads or my Facebook lead sources, I can register these expenses. I can say how much money I've been spending on this specific lead source, and then I can pop back into my reports, and you'll notice the lead source ROI report. So let's look at this over 2019, and I can see those Facebook ads. I've spent $12,000 on them, and I've created about $18,500 in GCI off of those expenses, and I can get a condensed breakdown of everything that's going on up here from this table. Cool. So more to come on the expenses and the tracking and getting more into that side of the business. This is just the start of it, and a really cool update to track your spend on it's your spend and your earnings on certain lead sources. The next update that I want to cover is going into challenges. So if you haven't ran a challenge yet, we would highly recommend that you roll one out. You can roll it out over a month is a great way to roll one out. You could just say, hey, in the month of March, or maybe you want to start it in April, we're going to have a contest, and put a real incentive on it, something that's enticing, something that's really going to get your team or your brokerage excited about the numbers. Because if they're excited about the numbers and they're pushing themselves to higher production, you're absolutely going to see a return on offering a really nice incentive. Not only that, but your agents are winning, you're winning. It's a win for everybody. So one of the big changes you'll notice, first of all, it looks different. So on the right side, we have the yearly leaderboard. So this is just a way for you to measure, based on the challenges you've issued, who's performing the best, who has earned the most points on these challenges. And then on the left side, you'll have kind of this customizable, filterable challenge board, where you could say, right now it's showing me all. So by default, it's going to show you all of your active challenges. So all the challenges that have not ended yet are going to be showing all of their points up here, and it's updated in real time, so you can see first, second, and third, and kind of get into that. And then you have all these challenges down here where those points are rolling up. So for example, this is in hours prospected, and each hour prospected is worth 25 points, and this is a listing appointments met, and every first time listing appointment that you go on is worth 250 points. You could do first, second, and third. So let's see if we have any of those. I think they're up top. Yeah, so this is a closed units contest. First place gets 6,000, second place gets 4,000, third place gets 2,000. And then finally, there's a quota where you could say, or it's called Everybody Wins, where basically what you're saying is everyone on this one, it's whoever gets at least one signed unit or one signed listing is getting those points. So you can see everyone with at least one signed listing over the time period is getting 6,000 points for that. So get creative with it. And what I would recommend is go in and maybe do an April challenge or a March challenge. Roll out a couple of challenges that run from March 1st to March 31st, or for the duration of April. And then when you want to see that challenge board, just go ahead and filter this by March, for example. And now I'm seeing all the points that have been awarded in March, and I can see who's on top for that contest, right? And maybe you have some that are running over 2019, and you can maybe filter it that way. So the point is, get creative with it. You have the year-long leaderboard here. You have the monthly or filterable active challenges on this side. Have fun with it. Show it. And really the analogy that I always put up is, if you try and roll out a contest and no one's seeing the scoreboard, there's no competitive side. It's like if you're going to play basketball and there's no scoreboard, no one's constantly looking at it, it's just some people shooting hoops. But if you can get this scoreboard interacted with, you can display it on your leaderboards, if you can talk about it in team meetings, and there's a real incentive tied to it, that's where you can bring the competitive, fun culture to your brokerage or your team. So thanks for tuning in. There's a lot of different things that we're working on, and would love to hear feedback from any of you. Thanks.